Hello, everybody. Hope you're doing well. It's currently 5 o'clock. Man, old habits die hard. Yeah, it's currently 5 o'clock. Hope you're all doing well. Nothing really to report on today. It's going to be another quieter stream, probably. We'll see who joins, but let's get started. Nothing major to report on today. A good old day. In fact, got a lot of productive stuff done. I'm rather proud of myself. Let's see if we can continue that on into the nighttime. There's always those thoughts that that bother me at the end of the day, saying I didn't do enough or blah blah blah, but I'm quickly learning, or hopefully quickly learning, to tell that those aren't really true. They aren't very helpful thoughts. But yeah, very good day today. Need to be better at recognizing when there are wins, right? If that makes sense. Like today was a win, and I need to understand that, and not try to find like a billion other reasons to disagree with that. Be like, no, today wasn't a win because of X, Y, Z. This semester's weird because a lot of my work, I actually kind of appreciate it. It's busy work, like mindless stuff. Which honestly, like, I have flashbacks sometimes to studying for discrete math and physics in the same semester somehow. And just how arduous those study sessions were, how much energy I expelled just trying to memorize and learn those things and apply them. Hey, maybe I got better at learning, which could be true in some ways, but I think I just got easier classes. I'll take it. I don't have that same fight in me anymore. For those things. I would wager I have an even greater fight for the things I actually deeply care about. Which is what made lesson 6 a little bit so difficult, is realizing how much energy you have to spend learning or doing things that you don't want to do versus, doing the things that you actually want to do, which I know it's intuitive and obvious, but how that affects you. So when you get to lesson 6, where you're like, you've spent so long either doing things in Drawbox that you do or do not want to do, and you've probably warmed up to 50%, which is definitely the things that you want to do. It's easy to not want to do those things. Hence why I struggled with lesson 6. Let's not put that in past tense. I'm still struggling, but we're getting through it. And I've now gotten back into the groove of streaming. I was, in fact, very, very upset when our internet went out. It still could, knock on wood, all that good stuff. I appreciate the quieter. I know it's kind of mean to say, like, why stream in the first place? I do like talking to people. But like the quieter streams where we just get to listen to Kolu, and like the stray person will come by and we can have a nice little conversation about whatever, maybe even draw a box in the lesson that we're on. There's something rather nice about like a bunch of people doing the thing that they love in one space. And it's why I created this channel, or one of the reasons. Something that you generally don't totally need words for. You can just kind of be in that space. We'll go right here. The backline may be messed up a bit. Don't know why I'm struggling so much with this box, but Could have done a lot more ghosting for that one. Kavel, you beautiful man. What's up, Dio? What an introduction. What's up? I'm doing okay. Very calm night tonight. Not expecting too much. How about you? Oh, MCow. Whoa, what's up? You're bored? Go draw. Actually, it's late for you. You should probably sleep. An idle mind is the devil's playpen, or whatever it is. It's 12. Oh my goodness. What's MCow? How are you doing? Don't worry, I read it as like like a surprise, like, oh, someone's here. I've been in the mood to draw something with a lot of texture, which is typically a sign that I've been looking at Pinterest too much. But been seeing people's comics and drawings with like really nice texture and ink. I get called to it every time. And then I draw something and it doesn't go well and I get in a bad mood. I need to find some way to disrupt that cycle. And I know the solution is not to stop drawing. We must continue drawing. Not much new, still procrastinating drawbox stuff with college stuff. I get that for sure. Have you been keeping up with your 50%? Oof, some bowing. Yo, what's up, Naya? Major composition deadline approaching. Oh my goodness. Well, yeah, that'll seemingly take priority. I could never like pass judgment on a person who's doing school and Drawbox at the same time. I get it for sure. How's your night or day or whatever it is, Naya, going so far? Did you end up streaming last night? I didn't get a notification. Should do some Drawbox still. Just drawing stuff and making progress there. For sure. We all ought to make time. There's a Taoist quote that I really liked, but I can't remember. It was something about making time. Time cannot be saved, it can only be spent. I think that's the quote. which is what I've realized in college. Very true. Cool, cool. So we're going to take a quick BRB, everybody. You know the drill. 2 minutes of BRB. Then we're going to set up and continue our ortho drawing. We're going to be on to the front and top orthos today. And then hopefully by the end of the stream, we will complete those, maybe get halfway through it all. And we'll be able to start setting up boxes for our actual construction. So be right back. I didn't stream last night. I fell asleep. Oh, okay, gotcha. Well, always feel free to update us. Anyways, be right back. It's hard for me to verbally describe how much I love Colo's music. Like that trumpet right there, man. I mean, you guys were an ad break, so you didn't get the blessing of hearing that, but it always puts me in such a good mood. Cool, cool. Also, the other night when my internet was going out, or kept going out, I was looking at like the network stuff on my computer, and I forgot that Windows 11 at least tracks like how much each services use in bandwidth. And I've already hit like 100 gigabytes in bandwidth from OBS because I stream every night. It was like 90 gigabytes, which is weird because I usually only stream about what I thought. Let's see, we're at 700 megabytes so far, actually. So maybe we hit like 3 gigabytes per stream, maybe 2.5. But that would still mean what 90 divided by 2.5 is like 35, right? Ish. 35. Mental math. 35 times 2.5. Yep, close enough. Okay, that's good enough to approximate. So, let's get back to it. We're going to be returning to this. We have to establish our other orthos now. I don't actually have like a... in the like machine shop drawings, the way you would lay out a machine shop drawing, in machine shop drawings, whatever, is you'd have this, and then like in the center of the page or wherever you put it, and then one right here, one right here, one right here, one right here, right? But we don't really have the luxury of doing that on this page because I just didn't lay it out that way. Still kicking myself about that. That's so silly. Alrighty, gotcha. Thank you for the heads up. But I say still we do the top because I'm most interested in the top, or we could do the front actually. I'm not totally interested in the front because we're just kind of transferring. We're not doing anything special. I guess we will. which will require some new math because we have the eighths, then 3/16, 8, and all that craziness. The 64th Kavel. I get it, but come on, Kavel, really? Okay. And the top is what I'm most interested in. But we assume, let's see, what is the ratio here? That's 1 to 1.5. And the 1 is 3. Or sorry, the 1.5. Really? I did 1 to 1.5? Okay. Which means this one down here. There we go. This one down here is going to be, we have to do some weird math. So that's, if this was 2 to 1, and that 1 itself is 1.5 to 1, and we need to find that 1. Oh gosh, some weird math. Welcome back. Okay, what math do we need to do for that? We want to turn this 1.5 into a 1. So that's 1.5 times something equals 1. So that's just, yeah, equals 1 over 1.5. Sorry if this math is like really trivial, but it took me a second. That's the equivalent to 2 over 3. So that means we're going to multiply. So that means our new dimension is 1 by, probably shouldn't put that there, 1 by 2/3. So that means we have 2 to 1 to 2/3 ratio. So 2 to 2/3. There. I think. Right. Let's test our math. We can do that. Our actual drawing is 6 inches tall by 3 inches wide. If this is 1 to 1.5, then 3 times something equals 1.5 times 1. Oh, no. Sorry. 3 equals 1.5 times something. That's 2. So that would give us 6 to 3 to 2. So 6 times 2/3 equals 12 over 3, which is 4. Oh. How did I mess that up? Because it's supposed to be 2 to 2/3. Where am I messing up my math? Crazy. You know, I go through college, algebra still. It's still is a hard one to defeat. Oh, wait. Sorry, it'd be 2/3. Yeah, we're multiplying everything here by 3. So that'd be 6, 3, 2. Yeah, okay, we're good. So yeah, I think it is 2 inches. So this, the hardest part of calculus is algebra. For me, the hardest part of calculus was like the concept of infinity. And then like, especially calculus 2's freaking trig identities. Screw trig. I could do algebra, and I'm okay with it. Screw trig, dude. Specifically, like the trig identities on, there's like, I can't remember what exam it is. We have to do like some weird stuff, like inverse trig identities for like third order derivatives or whatever. I can't remember what the exam was about. It's the weed out exam of the weed out class at my university. That was rough. So anyways, our current ortho is 3 by 6. Our next one is going to be 2 by 6. And then our top one is going to be 3 by 2. Yippee. And I should have enough room for that because that's 8. So yeah, I think we're good. We're gonna be like close, but we're gonna be good. If not, we'll figure it out. That's something we should plan for in the future. As dimensions doing that kind of stuff. This is gonna be 2 by 6. Oh, I forgot to start the timer. Well, that's fine. Man, calc brings me back. I was just, yeah. I mean, I was lamenting. I'm not sure who was in stream when I was first whining about this, but just remembering the effort I put in into early college. Not that that effort isn't happening now. It's just, it was different. And it was a lot, man. I think it was a product of me not prioritizing myself. Like, I was only able to do that because I was like, oh, well, I don't need sleep. I don't need to hang out with people. I didn't see those as needs, and I definitely got the consequences of that later on, for sure. But also, that means I'm very glad that throughout college and my college experience, I've been able to find the importance of being with other people, socializing, eating well, treating my body correctly, not slamming caffeine and pulling all-nighters. And I've learned more importantly than just recognizing that, but prioritizing it. I think the most valuable thing about my college experience, as it comes to a close, has been learning more about myself than anything else. Then again, that's the only thing that really matters, is it? But to quote very, very smart person named Will, you wasted 150 grand on an education that you could have gotten for a $1.50 in late fees at the library. Which I thankfully did not waste 150 grand on an education. But I still think the quote reigns true. And hey, I'm doing Drawbox for free, and I love that, so I'd consider that a win. Oh wait, no, I'm doing it for official critique. I could have done it for free. Do I keep my Patreon activated even though I do not need to? Yes. Like, I should have turned my Patreon off a month ago, but I feel like uncomfy and Grandpa the cat could use a little bit extra. And Stu. Can't forget Stu's like freaking hard at work with the lesson content as well. When I'm done, when I'm like settled down, I would love to offer help for Drawbox, even though I'm not sure how, or if I'm comfortable to even accept it. But editing videos, I'm comfortable with. That is a thing that I am comfortable with. So I'm just double checking my math real quick. Just doesn't seem right. It seems too thin. Where is my ruler? Oh. 3 by almost 1.5. 1.5 by 1. Okay. We've got to trust. So that's 3 to 1. Which means, yeah, our estimate is correct. I wish I got a speech when I graduated. Or when I graduate. I wish I get a speech. Which is probably a really egotistical thing for me to say. But I have stuff to talk about, man. I want to talk about how college has changed me. How college has been hard. How I've met awesome people. And it sucks because all I'll have to like testify to that is a stupid little piece of paper. And maybe some cool t-shirts that I got from the some cool merch that I've gotten from my university, but that's anyone can get that. I'm gonna go ahead and draw this first. Actually pull it back a little bit. I'm gonna save room horizontally where we can. I've been applying to a lot more jobs as of recent, and there's gonna probably have to be a relocation, which I'm personally not too like peeved about. However, moving is just a pain, especially when we're streaming and drawing, which sounds stupid, but like that's legit a factor for me. Of course, like I would love to like work in my hometown, work remotely, whatever. Is that gonna happen? Probably not. And rather unfortunately, my gut predictions about these things seem to be pretty consistent. However, will I absolutely love the opportunity to work in a new place with new people, see new things? Heck yeah. I don't like this line, but I'm gonna have to deal. I started watching a new anime the other day. It's called like it's an isekai BL um which like I'm not a fan of isekai, but I've learned to love it so long as like they just don't do like a lot of people it's weird. They use isekai as like a they need an excuse to create an alternate world. So they're like, "Oh, isekai." I'm like, "Why not just like make that the world?" Right? Like why do they have to be transported to another dimension? I just feel like it comes with a bunch of very easy to do. It's like a build your own story kit. And when you choose isekai, it gives you like all of these things that like tropes and stuff that can be used. Like the fear of going back. Or my body isn't of this world, so I'm weak to like this kind of magic or whatever. It's called like the office worker. I can't remember. I was kind of disappointed though with how quickly they moved part of the story forward and like the tropes that they used. It's not bad, just like I'm a person who's very against like if I've seen it once, I've seen it 100 times. Stop doing it. And this show definitely has all of those tropes, same character types that you'd see in BL, which I'm not opposed to. I like. I just want some people to do something new with it and make it not very predictable. You can have the same character tropes, but not be very predictable. Mob Psycho is a great example, where you could still work like Psyche K, that like literally makes fun of the tropes as it uses them. I'm gonna watch it and I'm gonna finish it just because, but not the most impressed by it. Alrighty. That's established. We need to think about this more. We're going to be dividing the top part into 64ths, which is just ridiculous. Um, I mean 32nd then 64th, so it's a step away, but still. Um, and then we're gonna need 3/16ths and eighth, 1/16th. We could also probably go for the 7/16ths division in the middle. Um, we don't really need to do those as much. And in fact, I may just straight up not draw them because like why? Why would we need that? I could probably not draw it now just to save time and then ask in the lesson 6 chat. Because like if we don't use the geometry, why draw it? Why make things more complicated? In fact, I'm gonna subscribe to that philosophy. Yeah, and we're just gonna only draw this part because that's all we need. I'm gonna be very engineer about this. Scrutinize everything. Even though it was very stressful and probably bad for me in the long run, design reviews completely changed the way I do critical thinking and like designing of things. because they just habituated me towards constantly questioning the decisions I make for a lot of things. Have I fallen out of practice with them? Probably, even though I'm doing a design review tomorrow. But I'm talking more mechanical engineering than programming. We still see that there. Like the design review I have tomorrow is reviewing a tech stack. So like, why did you choose Tailwind as opposed to whatever CSS framework? And the answer is going to be because I've used it before and I like it and it's simple and we really don't need to overcomplicate this. But like, you know, having a reason for each decision, right, is very important. And I've noticed in art as well, like, why did you draw the hand this way? Not that like art has to be reasonable or have a reason. But if you're going like for something that is defined, like it isn't vibes, like a box, for example. Why did you draw the box this way? Why did you do the ortho this way? Or if you're trying to convey something and you know you have intent behind it, why did you do it this way as opposed to that way? And hey, boom, that's how critique happens. Does it suck and hurt and sometimes you get feelings smashed on? Yeah. Should it be that way? No. Critiques should not be personal. Unless it's a personal critique, I guess. Let's look and see if there's a more efficient way of getting to a 64th without having to do all of this mess. Let's pull up Pura. Oh, goodness. I saw that move on my screen and I freaked out. Okay, 64th. Okay. There's a 16th, which I have a feeling is already going to be pretty messy. Oh, interesting. Okay. Look at this, everybody. Where's my Purif? Give it back. I'm going to switch over here for a second. Look at this. You'd assume, you know, you just divvy it up, boom. But we're actually using... That's rather fast. Because what I would do is I would, you know, X here, X here, X here, just subdivide, subdivide, subdivide. And of course, you know, we're not going to use all of these lines. So let's see. We're going for a vertical or horizontal. Horizontal one, so I like to think of it like this. And we're going for the top 64th. So if we divvy this into 2, which we have, then getting the 16th of this portion will be a 32nd. If we divvy this into 2, then getting a 16th will be the actual 64th. But we also still need, oh yeah, you guys can't even see what I'm doing. We still need, let's see, an 8th, a 16th, and a 64th. So if we're already doing a 64th, we might as well, or 16th, we might as well just divvy it up twice. I don't know. Let's focus on the 8th and the 16th first before we worry about anything else. Now let's see. When we're doing the ortho of this, I'm holding it like it's going to be the ortho in my head. We'll draw these faces, but we don't need anything else. So we'll mirror the top and bottom of this, which should be an 8th and a 16th. So we'll mirror the 8th and the 16th from the top to the bottom. I had a mentor in high school who was like very adamant that I get good with fractions, and I'm kind of appreciative now. Am I good at them? No, but like, am I more comfortable with them? Yes. Okay, so 16th and an 8th. And that's an 8th overall. We have to be very careful not to do an 8th of one. I mean, actually, that won't hurt us too bad, but still. Kind of like one of the mistake versions of this where we had a 12th. So we're about to divvy it into fourths. And part of the decision, if I choose to do the 64th for real or not, is if like I divide this into eighths and it's already chaotic. If so, we'll just not do that. Okay, there's a fourth. Let's do an eighth. Technically, we don't need to do an X both ways, but because then we can just draw it through here. But I'm going to do it anyways. Why? Mainly because it makes it easier to line up, more accurate. When you have both converging right there. I was going to say in the actual drawing, then if we do it, we don't have to draw the line all the way to convergence, but that's false. We actually do have to do that, so. Here's our eighth. Yeah, these are closely lining up. Human error, of course, is going to mess us up a little bit, but. I forgot to clean off the pen. Shoot. I made it worse. Come on, get off. There we go. No, it's whatever. Okay, there's our first eighth. Let's do our 16th. Double checking real quick just to make visual confirmation that we're not doing anything too silly. There we go. Here comes the 16th. Nice. Okay, so a 64th, huh? Look how cool that looks. That looks actually pretty neat. But yeah, 64th. It's doable. Is future Kavel gonna kick himself? Yes, but I'm still gonna do it. Let's mirror these real quick. So once again, we're gonna be mirroring the 8th and the 16th values. So here's our 8th. We'll mirror that. I like doing it with both sides on the same one, just to see how the ruler changes. I forgot to turn the heater back on last night, so my AC was off. I woke up this morning, it was like 60 something degrees. It was like 62 degrees or something like that, ridiculous. I ran into the shower and just turned it on, and like spun myself around like a microwave. Just like trying to heat up every side of my body as fast as possible. It was so bad. I was like, I don't want to go to the gym. I just want to cook food and go back to bed or something like that. It was, I was struggling. Thankfully, I mustered the courage after the shower to get ready for gym. Had a great gym session, so we made the right choice there. Okay, so once we've mirrored our two things, we're not done yet, because let's use our ruler now to make sure that these are actually orthogonal, that they create a 90-degree perpendicular line. Because one's going to be higher than the other, and I like going kind of in between them both. Averaging it out like that. So there's our 8th. And we'll do our 16th. That seems good. I kind of like traced it backwards, but whatever. You can ignore that. Oof, that one was. Oh, we could have divvied it up. Ah, frick. Yeah, we could have split that one in the middle to double check. Add that to the list of things to remember, list of little techniques. Okay, so yeah, those are our bottom eighths, so we could draw that now if we wanted to. Yeah. Let's what's next? The 64th. I'm gonna take a sip of water. Cool, cool. I need to remind me to do a drawing of gravel sometime. Like whenever I lean back in my chair, or my stool, I should say, to grab my water bottle, I like put one hand under the stool between my legs so I don't fall over, and then completely lean my body backwards to grab the bottle. And this all hinges on me not shifting my weight enough for the stool to tip. It's a game, and it's a game that I will lose one day. Also, I'm gonna adjust my mic real quick. There we go. Also, I could tell AI is getting bad. Crazy conversation change. I've been applying to jobs for a while, and you'll see some like interactive games and stuff like that, like fill in this code blank, whatever quiz. That's pretty standard for software. But for the first time ever, I've seen, hey, record a video of yourself explaining why you'll be a good candidate, like why you will fit this role well. And I feel like that's just a product of like what I've heard from people is like they're switching to in-person interviews because AI code completion or just like fake people, and it's a huge issue. They don't want to waste time, and so it's like more economically viable just to host that, which is kind of good because I feel like I much prefer in-person interviews or like talking to a human at least. I've heard some stories of people having AI interviews where they have to talk to like whatever. Freaking Claude, right? Who knows? Which I just think is a bit ridiculous. Like, just give them a test at that point, like a little quiz to complete. If you want a hiring thing that's so deterministic. Okay. Almost at our 64th. Are we slandering AI? I was away for a bit. You know it. More so how people are using it right now. Companies are doing some shady stuff to both integrate AI into I just realized if we have this gap here, that goes to a 16th. Okay. Never mind. Companies are making you record videos of yourself talking for review or not interviews, but like resume applications, just applications. But also like there have been stories of people having hiring managers that are AI agents. Thinking is too hard. Give me answers, ChatGPT. I do believe there is a place for LLMs in CodeGen. That's practically where it ends, and we need to do it much more environmentally friendly. Be cognizant of its effects on programmers and how that affects their critical thinking. Also, I just realized there's a measurement. Oh, wait, 1/8 and a 1/4. Cool. Good job, Cav. Can I get... Oh, it looks like a perspective grid now, especially up there when you don't have like the distortion past the like 90-degree field of view thing, which is actually the back of this. Isn't that crazy when I was trying to solve something? Who knows? It was I was trying to solve if you can backtrack finding the SP point and all that. Oh yeah, no. There's definitely, and I don't want to be like a streamer that fear mongers about AI. I'll just casually insult it rather than going into the bigger stuff. Uh but yeah, no, for sure. But also there's the part of me. It's like, and I talked about this I think last stream or the stream before. It's like, what do you consider AI, right? Like we've had, LGBM and like, just tree like we've had regression models for ages, right? Um how long have we had like LGBM for like since the 70s? But, and people would conventionally call that AI, right? Like I've had the things I've made with LGBM um called AI, so yeah. Okay. So for finding the halfway mark, I only divided these horizontally. I never divided these to get an eighth and a fourth. Um, in the way that it would have actually been helpful. Um, so how we have the lines here to do so though. So we have a half, right? Um, oh no, what's up, bear? But oh no, scammed by the Naya. Nah, she said earlier that she's not too sure about the schedule right now. And also, I'm just like the taste of my dinner popped into my head, and I'm like crazy hungry now. I've decided to start eating dinner after stream instead of before stream because I get more work done during the day. But man, yeah, it's Kolu. Is it that quiet? I thought it was like relatively louder. If you guys want me to turn it up like normally, I can. Okay, so we want to get to a eighth and a fourth. And we're only really using it up here. It's good volume. Okay, cool. We'll just divvy it up here. Yeah. How's your day going so far, Bear? Barrington Mugwort, if that is your name. Good drawing last night. I'm like recapping the Bear Mug Chronicles. I've been kind of obsessed with that purple Power Ranger. Scrubbing the floor mats with the Mimum. A Mimum's car. What's up, Jims? Jim's spotted. Jim's sighting. What's up? What's up, my Apothecary Diaries friend? I think I actually haven't finished Apothecary Diaries. Or like I was caught up and I never like returned to it. Did I really do a 16th? Oh no, I did a 4th and an 8th. Okay, cool. I think I'm going to do a vehicle type for each page of vehicle intersections. I don't even know what the vehicle intersections assignment is, but I do wish you the best of luck. Changed my life. Whoa. Originally, I found Mau Mau pretty annoying because like she just kind of like magically knew everything that was needed. Like I don't feel like she did any problem solving. She just kind of like, oh, I know this one niche thing that applies to this scenario, and so I didn't totally appreciate her for that. But come near the end of the series, I liked her a lot more. I think I literally got to like the last 3 episodes or something. Because I was like looking at it on Crunchyroll last night. I was like, wait, did I finish it? Very nice little show, though. I appreciate it. Heck yeah. I picked up. Okay, now I have to find the name of it. It's called Isekai Office Worker. It's a Isekai BL. Ow, ow. Just like slammed my phone. It's okay. It's very tropey. I was expecting more, but and then I went on my whole rant about tropes. And honestly, guys, I will be right back. I'm gonna go mess with something. Like literally, no more than a minute break. Be right back. It's me. What? What? Yeah. I think the thing Apothecary Diaries. So when it comes to like romance anime, oh, I forgot to stop the timer. Yeah. I get like super impatient, and like Jinchi, or however you pronounce his name. He annoyed me a lot. So did Now too, though. All of them annoy me. Stop it. Uh, the only romance anime I think I've liked so far, is the Fragrant Flower Blooms at Midnight or whatever. No, I'm not a hater. Okay, I'm a little bit of a hater. Not a mean way though. It's just like I get like hurry up. It's a romance for Apothecary Diaries. I wouldn't. Yeah, whatever. Romance in anime. Maybe not like romance specific. My apologies, but you know, there is definitely undeniably a romance subplot if you could not call plot in a an apothecary. I think I know exactly whom you're talking about. Probably, yeah. Still a good anime though. Definitely good for my nightly anime watch. When it's just two characters that make no little sense being together, maybe the light novels. It makes sense for them to be together, mostly, I think. I'm not harping on that. Um, it's just the way they go about it and interact. Yeah. But once again, Fragrant Flower, I love. I think does very well. The Dangers in My Heart by Kyotora and Yamada. I need to get my actually no, because like I said, I get mad at anime quickly, or manga, or like literally anything with romance. Impatient, not mad. I'm not like with their like the manga open. I'm like, God damn it! And like, no, I'm not. Imagine getting mad. But no, it's not that serious. Like spilling tears of rage over like my freaking, oh, what's the manga called? Monotone Blue or whatever. Monotone Blue. It's very not yeah, it's tropey, but I don't think it's done poorly at all. I like it quite a bit. And I mean, of course, it's Nagabe, so like hell yeah. I don't think. Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think Jinchi's oblivious, but nah. He's like a boy though. He's like the full on like. Okay, Barrett, be careful, because like there's some explicit stuff that Nagabe's made. But no, there's 6 manga. There's the original Witch one, Monotone Blue, Eat, Smell. Can't remember the other 2. But yeah, no, Nagabe has a published manga. Nagabe's epic. I love Nagabe. You've heard it? Oh, okay, gotcha. I know who annoys me. I feel like I know who you're gonna say. Is it the exposition side character? Ah, gotcha. Okay, because I didn't like her character. She literally just exists to serve as a medium for Mao Mao to explain her thought process of things. The orange-haired servant girl who like the anime starts off with Mao Mao being like close friends, and they're still close friends. They just don't interact a ton throughout it. Yeah, they interact quite a bit. She's cool. Just I feel like the author only put her there so Mao Mao could be like, she could just say, "What? Really? How so?" and just like ask stuff to move Mao Mao's explanations of things along. One of the servants. The anime literally starts with them like washing laundry together. If memory serves me right. Ladies in waiting. Oh, interesting. Oh, I know the ladies in waiting that you're probably referring to. Then you could drop it in the Discord with spoiler tag. Alrighty, I think we're set up here. Just, geez, this is going to be very dense, and I'm going to regret doing this for the actual construction. So, we have our 8th. We have to make sure this transfers, right? 4th, and the interior is the 8th. So 4th here, boom, here's a 4th. And 4th goes to the 16th. Let me double check that this is 16. Half, 4th, 8th, half, 4th, 8th, 16th, 32nd, 64th. Half, 4th, 16th, 8th, 16th, 32nd, 64th. Yes, okay. And it says tall's an 8th, half, 4th, 8th wood? Okay, that makes sense actually. And we have this to kind of like check it up. And that goes to, that's an 8th. This goes to the 16th. Nice. Ah. Look at that, guys. We know fractions. What you doing? We are doing orthos. We are using geometric techniques to divide up. So like instead of just taking out the calipers and being like this is an inch and 3/8, this is 3 inches, whatever. We're approximating. So or kind of approximating. So like we're looking at it without the ruler. And we're like, okay, this seems to be 1 by 2. So we make a 1 by 2 box here. And we're like, okay, this segment right here, this looks to be an 1/8. So we go down here and divide up by 8ths. Bear sent that specifically to throw me off, and it worked. And I have no idea what I'm talking about anymore. But yeah, so we're doing that. And then we're going to make these with like geometric rules. And then we're going to make a box and we're going to construct it using all of these. I'm going to switch it with the gravel one just so you guys don't do it as much. My reaction to your explanation. Bear, you're going to do that in like a class. Like you're going to go like art school or something. I don't know. You're going to do that in a classroom. The teacher's going to kick you out. Like comically kick you out. Like legs in the air, going out the window or the door. Papers and books flying. Imagine doing that to a teacher. Oh, chat, should I do that to my teacher tomorrow? Uh-huh. What, in the comedy school? No, in the nerd school, where nerds like you belong. I'm sorry, that was mean. My bad. I know exactly what your reaction to that's gonna be. Maybe. Nah, bad soul read. Okay. I was halfway correct. Oh, that's good. That's punk. I like that. What about you, Jims? What have you been up to? Other than Apothecary Diaries. Or if it's all Apothecary Diaries, shout out. I really like the art style of Apothecary Diaries. I love the green. Momo's green hair. Freaking well done. That's good stuff. Mau. Momo, whatever. My back itches. Gravel? Would you mind? Gravel just hit me, guys. Oh, I should have done like a off camera. I need to commit to the bit that Gravel's real and he's behind me and he's staring at me and he won't stop staring at me. Blink! Blink, you freaking weirdo, dude. Okay, whatever. He just stuck out his tongue at me. I've exhausted a lot of my anime energy at the moment. Running out of interesting things on Netflix because I can't afford Crunchyroll. Something about sailing in seas and 7 of them and all that. I just my roommate's girlfriend pays for Crunchyroll and she's cool with me having it, and I'm just gonna like buy them tacos and stuff as payment. Arr me mateys. You wouldn't download a car, me mateys. I'm so hungry. Gravel, go make me a sandwich. Dude. Whatever. I didn't know how to play out that bit after Gravel hit me, so that's all you're getting. Okay, we need to do the bottom. Which is just gonna be like a box. Yeah, for lack of a better word. We didn't even need to do the 16th. Bleh. Check Autumn. Oh no. Yes, you get that one. I'll give you that one. Yo, Gravel, go make me a sandwich, and I just slap him on the ass. Oh, it's such a good visual. At least I got YouTube. True. Poor Gravel, dude. I need to treat him better. He makes a mean sandwich, though. Okay, sorry, I lost my train of thought now. I don't even need the 16th. Rhetorical. What's the rhetorical question? Or is the rhetorical question, did I smack Gravel's ass? Because, yeah, that is rhetorical. We all know the answer. Dude, I'm so hungry. I could eat a great-tailed grackle right now, dude. Like, if or when I start animating, all of it's just gonna be like Gravel and I getting up to hijinks, and maybe the mysterious cougar guy whom has no name. You ask what you did today. Ah, gotcha. And you smacked Gravel's ass. I see. That's how it's rhetorical. Gotcha. Yeah. But yeah, half my animations are gonna be like I know one of them. I want it's to be me punching like one of those like clown bags that like fall back and then come back up, but it's gravel. Like it's a gravel shaped clown thing. I want to make an AMV. The first AMV I ever want to make is either going to be La Femme's Teatro Lucido or Lucido, whatever it is, or Doomgong's or Megagong's album Doomgong, the first song Doomgong or Intracta. I give Bella pets only. True, real. You see me? I was like itching my wrist like this, like I don't know. Sorry, I thought you guys saw that on camera, and that just kind of would have been like a weird visual. Anyways, okay. Kavel try to be normal challenge. Good. Never look at the screen. I'm doing unhinged and evil things. I still need to cut the me doing the hamster face, the freaky hamster face out of Please don't tell me my mic picked that up. My stomach rumbled like really bad. Please don't tell me my mic picked that up. Dude, that is so embarrassing. I haven't eaten much today, guys. Please donate. I need. No, I'm kidding. But I need to cut. Yeah, I need to cut that face out of me from me out of the VOD. Sadly, it did not. No. Oh wait. Okay, it did not go through. Cool. Thank God, dude. That was fierce. I've been like trying to be better about saving money, and so I haven't been buying as much food. My body's adjusting to that. I'm still getting a similar caloric intake. I'm just eating more calorie dense foods. Don't starve yourself, guys. But yeah, my body's getting used to that fact. And I just have a different eating schedule. We all need food. Yes. I agree. However, my body's just used to needing food at different times. I say as I only had dinner today. Gems, go eat food. And then like exercise for 30 to 60 minutes. And then give Bella rubs. Exercise with Bella. What caloric? Peanut butter and jelly. It's one of them. I make little snack wraps with flour tortillas specifically. So I can go get fresh, like homemade tortillas. But ironically, those have less calories and don't last as long. So I get like store brand ones that taste really good. And they're like double the calories. My mouth is watering right now. That's so bad. Let's see. I have pudding cups. Pudding cups are good. Fig Newtons. Fig Newtons, I've heard that people have used as like a diet thing, but like they're 200 calories a pop, right? Get her on the treadmill. Freaking Bella training arc. Let's do it. And old. I just realized the circle here is going to be off the page. So, what have we there? I believe that. I guess we'll do this. I can't do it. Circle over there. Oh my gosh. Respectfully. Oh my gosh. It's like the. What was it? Oh my god. The comedian Kevin Hart. And he was like, damn. Don Cheadle was like, I'm 40. And he just goes, damn. Sorry. Or 50 or whatever. Yeah, Fig Newtons are so good. Dude, is it weird? I have like sometimes Fig Newtons and then get like a cup of my almond milk and I'll treat it like milk and cookies. I don't think it tastes good. It definitely doesn't taste bad. I just feel like it's a bit of a weird combo. Okay, this is going to be 2 inches by 3 inches. And I'm going to do it like this. Like this. Like this. I'm not sure if I'll ever be sensitive about my age. Because like I have some friends who are very like don't mention it to them. But like as I get there in years, I don't care too much. I'd probably opt for some tea. So dude, some freaking okay, I'm a cold tea enjoyer more than I'm a warm tea enjoyer. Like I'd rather have decaf coffee, hot coffee, than I would decaf black tea, hot black tea. But when it comes to cold, I always pick tea. Anyways, and like some nice cold green tea with a Fig Newton. She will fight me. Tea. Yeah, when I was in Singapore, so whenever you're in America, I don't know what green tea you buy here. Especially trying to find unsweetened green tea is like impossible, at least where I live. Anyways, in Singapore, There was these things here. Let's pull it up. In all the vending machines in like the stores, you could find this. These. Oh, no. These. Okay, this is a really pixelated image, so you're gonna have to deal. Oh god. These. Let me try to find a better one. These were in like all the vending machines, whatever. Here we go, this is a bit better. Specifically these cans. Well, counts. It's a cultural thing, but I'm not going to speak on that because I don't know enough about that. Tea time with Kavel. True. This stuff, it's oolong tea, and this is the first time I had like more oolong tea. It doesn't say oolong tea, or at least not in the English. It just says like Japanese green tea drink, and man, it smacks. It's super like musky is a bad word, and I'm not going to say that. It's super like rich, and like I sound pretentious by saying like complex. But it's like a very deep flavor. You can see me in my freaking ruler like ranting about this. But yeah, it's a very, very like dark flavor, and I like it a lot. It's great for sipping. It's perfect for sipping. Meanwhile, like, you know, green, like normal green tea here, normal green tea, whatever normal implies, I could just down quickly. I love drinking dirt. Is oolong basically dirt? It has that super earthy. That's the best way to describe it. It has that really earthy, flavor to it. I've never tried matcha, and I don't think I can at this point because of that one Gravel drawing. But it's earthy. It's earthy a lot. I've never had it before. And then like Muji, which is the there was a Muji store in Singapore. Muji's the place where I get my my fountain pens from. Freaking, they have wonderful branding and stuff. Me when I don't know how to this one. They had like a little oolong tea thing, and I grabbed a bunch from it. It concerns me. Matcha's overhyped. Dude, that's like a lot of caffeine too. Maybe it's overhyped because it has like an acquired taste to it. That's kind of how I feel with like alcohol culture in some ways. Like beer, I just don't like beer. It does not taste good. I definitely can see how it can become an acquired taste. But man, it's sweet. I thought it was like super bitter and bleh, bleh, bleh. Sorry. I like that noise. Bleh. Oh, please don't tell me you can see me in my... Yeah, you can see my head, but you can't see me. Starbucks is overhyped? I don't know about that one. It's overpriced. But like, it is good coffee. Overhyped. I don't know. Every person... Like, I know people who go there and they like acknowledge... Oh, what? Oh, I thought I got ink. It was me spitting everywhere because I'm so freaking... I'm ranting about Starbucks. Like, they acknowledge that they're spending a ton of money there, but they're like... What else are they gonna do? Like Dunkin', you know? I don't go to any of them. And dude, I refuse. I vehemently... I refuse to watch someone put my breakfast sandwich in a microwave. You can like lie to me. You can Schrodinger's freaking like breakfast sandwich me and like say I order it and then boom, it's there. I do not want to watch you put my frozen breakfast sandwich in a microwave and I pay like $5 for it. I will never order a breakfast sandwich from Starbucks. Ever. Unless like my sister's like, hey, I'm going to Starbucks. It's stupid. I've watched them do it and I'm like, why am I paying this much? It's not fresh. It's freshly frozen. We would say that in the kitchen. I remember that, but like legit buy a bunch of English muffins. That's like what, $2 to $4, depending on the brand. Get the buttered ones. Don't compromise. Like a slice of Munster cheese, bacon, spinach, egg, and then like some hot sauce, like your favorite hot sauce, Tapatio, whatever. I don't care. Boom. Amazing, like freaking no more than like a $4 Egg McMuffin that you can make at home. In the same time it would take you to drive all the way to Starbucks. As for the coffee, I don't know. Go get coffee there, I guess. I don't know. I don't know anything about coffee. Making my own like breakfast sandwiches, breakfast muffins have brought me such joy. My mouth is watering right now. I'm starving. We're gonna draw this. I'm gonna end the stream because like I'm so hungry right now. And I'm kind of lying or like being hypocritical about all this because I go to like my favorite taco shop and just get breakfast tacos, which I easily can make here for cheaper and faster. But dude, it tastes so good. Do I make my breakfast tacos every day and breakfast sandwiches? Yes. But on the weekends, I go to that taco shop, dude. I'm telling you guys, I need to make a Gravel comic where Gravel explains how to make my favorite breakfast items. He's busy making the sandwich right now, so we're gonna have to wait on that, but and so in life, right? You have buffs and debuffs. My debuff is that I can't nap and I can't handle caffeine, right? Those are debuffs. Buffs. I can eat the same thing every day and be happy with it. That's my buff. And because of that, I'm excited about my same chicken and rice and broccoli. Actually, I'm probably gonna do potatoes tonight. Rice and potatoes. I know that's a lot of starch. Leave me alone. And I'm excited. Whoever picked out my stat tree and was like, yeah, he can't handle caffeine, but man, he could eat the same freaking nutrient block every night. Thank you. I'll take it. Hell yeah. Oh god, I'm so hungry. What was that? This world would be a worse place without Kolo. Epic sauce. We still have some time left. Hi. I might as well just have face cam now. What's up? How you doing? Is that how you react when you see a rotisserie chicken? Because that's the same way I react. Pineapple pizza. That's just the whole ass pineapple. Dude, I want a supreme pizza so bad. If that is the official face cam. I'll just keep like a ruler in the corner here. Actually, that's my light. Look at my light, guys. Wait. Like, that's how I like transition in. That's my neck. Oh. Hi. The gravel stair. Hit you guys with the gravel stair. I was going through some pictures I took. I was at Michael's with my sister. She wanted some yarn. And like, dude, I love playing. Michael's has like a camera facing you while you're typing on the screen, and then a camera facing the items you're scanning. And so I just kept like playing with it and taking pictures of myself. And like, I know this sounds stupid and a little bit facetious, but like, dude, I look exactly like Gravel. Help me, I'm scared. The white dude's playing with the reflection and the ruler again. But you know, like I have Gravel's exact same expression, which I wouldn't even call it an expression because look at him. But we are one and the same. I smacked my own ass this stream, and no one will know, except for the smacking noise. Everyone thinks it's Gravel. Where's your beak? Whenever you said "Where's your beak," that picture of that dude with the dolphin face, like the dolphin furry cosplay thing, popped in my head, but like a bird version of that, and it really bothered me. Like human eyes, human like rest of the face, but there's just like this beak, like freaking Wizards of Waverly Place when the lady's transforming into the bird. This is a very specific example. If you remember when she's like transforming into the bird, and like for a second she has a normal face, but literally like just like a prosthetic beak. Holy crap! I can't believe I remembered that. Shout out to those who know. Holy, it's like hyper specific. Dude, Wizards of Waverly Place was not healthy for my like I don't know. I was trying to do freaking spells and stuff and potions. What a weirdo. Yeah, let me look it up to see. Like, I haven't seen this in a minute. It's probably super uncanny. Bird lady. Oh yeah, there it is. It's so bad. That's so weird. It's on IMDb. What did it score? What's its rating? 2009, dude. I remember when this came out. Maybe. Or maybe I just watched it when it was like on whatever. You fought dragons with your friends, but that's cool. You're not just like in your parents' bathroom like trying to make a potion. That's just kind of weird. And off-putting. You're fighting dragons. You're doing like the romantic, like freaking saving the princess, all of that stuff. I'm crouched over like a mason jar. Okay, wait, no, not like that, not like that, not like that, not like that. Okay, we're done. We're done for today. I didn't mean it like that. Like it's in front of me. Not, dude. Okay, whatever. We're. Thank you all for watching. Thank you, Bear, Jims, and Cal, and Dio. Cool stream. We'll pick it up tomorrow. We'll be streaming tomorrow. Yeah, thank you all. Bye for now. See ya.